Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give it a stretch. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I'm the type of person that if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And I'm trying to find time now. Okay. Quick story time before I go into all this. All right. So I got to go to Japan to work a conference for my job, right? And it was in Okinawa. And one of the companies there were giving out like these little devices, right? Now, what's cool is that when you press this, of course, it's right now. Oh, yeah. See, there you go. It lights up. And so I found out these things are called like fidget toys for people who like to fidget. I don't know if you can hear the clicking. So, yeah, so people, and it's on like a keychain. So it's pretty dope. So I always thought this was cool. And I recently got into 3D printing. And I was thinking, how do they do this? And so it's clear at the bottom. So you can kind of see like how they actually did it. And so I was like, I wonder if I can do it. And so I searched all over the place and I try to find stuff. So with that being said, I found out how to do it. And so this is like a prototype, a thing that I just kind of like threw together. And so now, so I have the key switch, because that's the whole thing. You got to have a key switch. And I'm kind of putting it together here. All right. And so I have like the same thing. I don't know if it'll focus on there. But so now this is the slow moving one, whereas this one is a fast moving one, right? And so you see, woo, so I got it to work. And here, this one is a lot more silent, right? But I did get clicky ones also. So for the stuff that I print, I'll give people the option of whether or not they want the clicky one or the silent one, because this can get kind of annoying. Like if you're out in public and you're just clicking, whereas with this one, it's, silent. And, oh, you probably can't see that, but I'm actually pressing it. All right. So that's the slow one, right? And I may have some stuff where the slow one will come in handy, but I got the slow one because the fast ones would take too long. But then I checked again, then I ordered some more because I saw that they could be delivered quicker. And so I got those. So that's what this is. This came in like today. And so there's like little LED lights and it's pretty dope. So now I just got to connect the battery. The long side is the plus. And so now you see, that's the fast one. And what's cool is it has like different like patterns also. So you see it kind of like, so this is going to be pretty dope. Like when and what's cool is like if you put it like head on, it like flashes the light directly. So it's like directional. So the light, so you can kind of see like right there, that's pretty dope. And that's going to be super cool for a bunch of things that I want to use this for. And so it's, yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'm just working on some stuff. I got like a bunch of ideas that I want to be able to create and put out there. And so I think it should be pretty cool. So stuff like that. That's why I do untilit.works. And untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. And within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, work on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on the video to say, hey, it's time to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Whole point is for you to not think about the thing that you're just working on. And I just like made my step goal right before this, so I'm a little bit sweaty. All right, so now you'll know it's a break session because, like I said, I'll pop up here on the video, taking over your whole thing. And if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. that's why I have the notice there that you say you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that, I have the open close caption button. I am using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that open close caption button, a space will open up, and the words I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's two buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I've still got some stuff to fix in the next version. They broke third-party thing. I think I figured out how to do it myself, so that's on its way. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown to when the next work session starts. And then if you'd like to join the room to ask questions or chat, feel free to do so. There's a link right there. Cool. Now, let's talk about the work session, which looks something like this. Share my screen. Cool. All right, so this is what the work session will look like. Over in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side is an audio player, so we'll listen to some tunes, working on what you're working on. You can do that there. Here towards the center, where it's a to-do list, where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It will then add it to the list. You can click the text to edit it. You can click the X box to delete it, or the button, or if you want to click the checkbox, that will mark it done, and that will send it to the done section. Now, if you click this Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab or window, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed with like check marks next to them. So kind of a nice way of feeling like, hey, got some stuff done going into a week, feeling good. At least that's how I feel. Over in the right column, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. Now, if you don't have a thing that you want to work on, but you want to feel productive, and you heard that, hey, web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to get started, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And last time I checked, they're both free. And from what I've saw from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think by completing those, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you'll be able to make an educated decision on whether or not you're going to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. Now, let's say you're already into web development, but maybe looking for like a quick project that you can just like kind of pick up, finish, and maybe you'll get your creative juices going. You can maybe extend it or maybe think of something else. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. So part of my responsibility is I look over tutorials and make sure everything's cool. And so I have 3 tutorials there that I think are pretty cool, where one is you follow the tutorial, you create this application, you put your home phone number into this input box, hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, you link that to the application you create following the tutorial, you call that virtual number from your real world phone, and you'll be able to answer in that application and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. So pretty cool stuff, I think, right there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on a project or whatever that you're working on, and you want to get some help or feedback, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to find the solution or the feedback to the thing that you're looking for. So if you click view, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. Then we have the filter by keyword. So there's like maybe a specific subject or keyword you're looking for. Maybe it's in a list and you can narrow it down by that. If you click create, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create. It'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You have the title here at the top. You can leave the Hako right here to the upper right corner. Open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the side. But on the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer. Countdown to when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. And when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So you'll be able to see who's requesting because they'll show up under pending. You can then click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, where you can check out their profile and see whether or not you want to let that person into your room. So you can approve or deny them. If you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And again, the point of the Hako is for you to be able to help or feedback on the thing that you're working on. So I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to provide the context that everyone needs to be able to get you that help or feedback. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat here to the side, like I mentioned before. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. Now, for folks who don't have their audio chat enabled, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. And so you click that right here. And everyone that has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry, for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also had the ability to do the opposite. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you can still follow along because if you enable text to speech, any messages put in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. Cool. I think that's pretty much everything. So that is the Hako. Check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And I think that is it. Cool. So let me get y'all back to work because, again, there's stuff I'm trying to get into. And when we come back, we'll take a look at something I found interesting on the internet. It's pretty cool. It has to do with web components. Will I do that one? Yeah, I think I'll do it on web components because it was one of the reasons why I didn't get much done previously. And I was like, I'm just going to use this as research for this other thing. So that is what I'm going to do now. And then, so when we come back, we'll talk about like web component stuff and how I kind of like want to take it further. Because there's a thing I've been thinking about doing and they kind of did it. I don't know. They're looking to do the same thing, sort of. So should be cool. All right. So with all that being said, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. I'm going to send you off with some traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you for being there when the brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread a love like yeah. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when the brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread it.